So how's it going so far? Good? Everybody's good? Everybody's good? I imagine I was saying to the first group that arrived that the feeling of nerve-sighted kind of goes away by now. To me, that feeling of nerve-sighted is like the first 10 minutes of school, and then it kind of washes away. Raise your hand if you're new to Norwood. Yeah, a couple teachers and a couple students. Okay. I know you're not new. Well, so you met me at chapel, and you've probably met me before. My name is Mr. Gould. I'm the principal of the whole school. And so you'll also get to know Miss Winters, who's the principal of the lower school. And her office is, of course, right over there. And my office is right over there. You're surrounded by the principals. So I always do I do mini speeches on the first day of school. So my first speech was during chapel, and I talked about being nerve-sighted, which is, as many of you know, something that I really like to talk about, because I do think nerve-sighted pertains to not just children, but adults. And I wasn't fibbing when I said that I tossed and turned last night. I just could not fall asleep. It was driving me crazy, right? And I wasn't I've been in Norwood for a long, long time, but I just was my head was going all the schedules and so forth. So I'm sure by the end of the day, I'm not tired right now. I'm sure you're not tired now, but by 3 o'clock, we'll all be exhausted probably. And then I went from there, from chapel, and I talked to the 8th grade. And so every year I talk to the 8th graders the very first moment after chapel, and I give them a speech called Your Last First Day. So think about that. This is their last first day at Norwood, because this is their last year at Norwood. So I like talking to them. And then I met many of the new parents, and so I met those of you who are new at Norwood. I met your parents, and now here I am with you. And so I feel like it's really, really important to talk to the 4th grade on the first morning of the first day of school, because you are a very, very important class, a very important grade at Norwood. And very simply, why do you think I think that? Matthew?
Because we're the head of lower school.
Exactly. You are the leaders of lower school. And so I want to say a couple things about that. Who is here in pre-K or K? Pre-K or K. Okay, a bunch of people. So maybe I'll ask you, Emma, when you were in kindergarten and you saw the 4th graders in chapel and lighting the candle, did you think they were big? Yeah, right? When you're little, you probably don't feel that big now. You're just oh, I'm just a 4th grader. I'm not that big. But the little kids think you're big, right? They see you as big, and in their eyes, they're like, whoa, those are the big kids. They're so cool. They're so responsible. I want to be just like them. And so I want you to keep that in your mind, especially when you are in lower school chapel. I want you to keep that in mind, especially when you are walking down the halls. I want you to keep that in mind, especially when you're on the playground at recess. Because the little children at Norwood are definitely looking up to you and will follow your lead. So they will do what you do. And so if you're being crazy, they will too. But if you're being kind, if you're being considerate, if you're being thoughtful, they will too. So I just want you to remember, it's like the Spider-Man movie, with great power comes great responsibility. Has anyone heard that? You got this. You guys are a great class. I've known a lot of you since you were teeny tiny. And so I really trust that you're going to take the leadership responsibilities to heart. There's also some jobs that you'll do. I'm sure your teachers have already talked to you about some of the jobs you'll do. If not, you raise the flag in the morning. Try not to raise the flag upside down. It happens every year. Don't worry if you do. But you got the Maryland flag, which is confusing, the American flag, which is less confusing. So you raise the flag. You run chapel. You help run chapel. Ooh, bless you, bless you. And to me, that's one of the most important things that you'll do, because that's a very important tradition, as I talked about this morning, right? Chapel is really important for our community. And so taking care to set things up nicely, getting there early, doing the flag, doing the candle, all that stuff is really, really important. And you're setting the tone for the day, but you're also setting the tone for the rest of the lower school. The other thing I think about fourth grade is your teachers give you a lot of freedom, much more freedom than third grade, quite honestly. You will be working in this room quite a bit. It is very common for me to walk to go see Miss Winters or go to see the younger students, and fourth graders are in this room working diligently, unsupervised. That's cool. You got this. But when you are in this room, you're here to work. It's not to play, right? So again, you're setting an example for the rest of the lower school that we trust you, because we do, because you're awesome. I think that's it. I think that's it. Yeah, you're going on an overnight trip. Some of you are going to be like really, really looking forward to that. Some of you are going to be nervous. That's totally normal, but that's in the springtime. So we're not going to worry about that quite yet. I'm going to leave that to your teachers. I'm going to leave that to your teachers, yes. Yeah, so any questions about anything I've said or anything? Yes?
I have a question.
Of course.
I was kind of talking.
Thanks for warning me. Go for it.
Why are jeans allowed at school?
Good question. The question is, why are there no are jeans not allowed at school? It's a random rule, to be honest. Like sometimes rules are random. That's one of the random ones. Yeah, sorry, no jeans are allowed. Yeah. Yeah, you can wear black jeans and not blue jeans. I know. Stellan, did you have a quick? It's just blue jeans. Yeah, it's just blue jeans. Exactly.
We'll talk about that more when we get to Manna Monday.
Yeah, because then there'll be
Talk
sometimes.
about that a little bit more on that.
Yeah. So I'll let you guys get back to your day. Anything that I missed from you guys?
The nervousness
Yeah.
is
Like
going away.
jeggings.
What about what?
Jeggings.
Oh, yeah. So I'm going to let your teachers answer dress code questions, okay? Because I get confused. But anyway, I guess I just want to say that I am really looking forward to a great year. I really think this is one of our very best fourth grade classes. We do have a fair number of new students and 2 new teachers in the fourth grade. So I do expect everyone to take care of each other. I meant what I said at Norwood. This is a community of kindness, of caring, and it's really, really important that we take care of each other. And I know social dynamics, sometimes are a little complicated in fourth grade, but we need to care for one another, and so we're going to count on that. Okay? All right, beautiful guys. Thanks. I'll let your, yeah.